Take it on back to Texas. Take it on back to Texas. He's got a gun.
Oh, this is ungodly, bro.
He's got a gun.
He's got a gun. No.
This was the February 28th, 2002 episode of Smackdown. The reason we watched this was because of the infamous He's Got a Gun segment with Stone Cold and fucking the NWO. We didn't realize that that was towards the beginning of the show in like the first 20 minutes. So...
Yeah, and the rest of the show, I just kept finding out things that I already knew about, but I didn't know was a part of this show.
Yeah. Fucking... Besides the Stone Cold and NWO thing, I mean, there was other curse shit on here, but there's a lot of matches on the show. So for some reason, they just decide to start off with a 6-person tag. I don't know why, but that's what they started off with. So we get, for some reason, Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler on commentary. I'm not sure. I'm assuming it was probably because I think Taz was still wrestling at this point. He didn't retire yet, I don't think. So that's probably why. But
Yeah.
I don't know who, because I thought Jerry Lawler was on Raw with JR and shit, but...
Well, I don't think this is the brand split either yet, because fucking...
Oh, wasn't that after Mania that happened?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, fucking... This was like a weird time period in wrestling because this is post-invasion angle, so WCW and ECW are dead by this point, but this is like before the whole fucking get the F out shit and changing it to WWE. So, just this weird little period of time from after the invasion until after Mania that we just get this weird, like, WWF with, like, WCW and ECW people.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
So, this show was fucking, I think they said 2.5 weeks before WrestleMania 18. Fucking, yep. So, as I said, they decided to start off the show with a 6-person tag. We got the Hardy Boys and Lita. They come out first. Lita was looking mighty fine, I might add. And then fucking, I was wondering, I was like, you know, who are they gonna face? And Austin was like, oh, watch it be the Dudley Boys. And then it was, because fucking the Dudleys came out with Stacy, because
she was looking scrum-diddly-umptious.
This was during the time she was the Duchess of Dudleyville. And fucking... But when they came out, she was hobbling because apparently her leg was injured. So...
By the way, you could call us horny, but we have nothing on Jerry Lawler.
Jerry Lawler's like the ultimate fucking horn dog, bro. Like...
he was saying some things, bro.
Like, during the entrances, he was making comments about how hot Lita is and how hot Stacy Keibler is, and fucking, he was talking about Stacy Keibler's fucking or leg injury or whatever, and he was just like, oh, come here, Stacy, I'll make it better and shit. And then fucking Bubba, like, gets on the mic and he starts cutting this promo. It's like the most, like, flattest fucking promo, and he's just like, oh, because of Stacy's fucking leg injury, she's not going to be able to compete tonight. So, tonight competing for Stacy is going to be the WWF Women's Champion, Jazz. And fucking Jazz comes out. And when I tell you, immediately, Jerry Lawler starts making comments about how Jazz is fucking ugly and she's not attractive.
Immediately. See, the thing is people could say, "Oh, that's probably a Vince thing. This is whatever." No, this is a Jerry Lawler thing. If you heard him in the WWA broadcast, you would know that this is a Jerry Lawler thing.
Just thank the Lord that there wasn't any fucking like trans shit or gay shit on this, because Jerry Lawler has very, very stern opinions about that stuff that we heard on WWA. I'm sure if he would have been able to, I know damn sure he would have fucking got to fucking have a bunch of fucking women like on fucking WWA that he got the fucking ogle at with the fucking whatever they were called, the fucking showgirls, whatever they were, I forget.
I don't even remember, dude.
You know, like, this is also a weird time period in wrestling because Jerry Lawler had just come back as well, because like a couple months before this he not only did WWA, but he also did one episode of WWA, and he also did one episode of fucking XWF.
Yes, that is true.
So he was involved in all the fucking awful fucking shit. So
because why not, bro?
But I will say the cat was nowhere to be found here, at least. So
yeah, because they got fucking divorced. He fucking left for the bitch, and then they got divorced.
Yep. But anyway, so Jazz comes out, and then we get this 6-person tag, and it just starts off with Jazz and Lita beating each other up, and then Stacy's just walking around on the outside, and just this whole match, like I'm telling you, like every 5 seconds, like I keep wanting to say fucking JR, fucking Jerry Lawler, fucking literally like every 5 seconds would just keep fucking saying, oh, Michael Cole, do you see how hot Lita looks right now? Oh, Michael Cole, do you see how hot Stacy Keibler looks right now? Oh, Michael Cole, Stacy Keibler's legs are driving me nuts. Oh, Michael Cole, fucking Lita is so fucking fine right now. Oh, Michael Cole this, Michael Cole that, and then whenever Jazz would do something, oh, Michael Cole, did you know Jazz is ugly? I don't find her very attractive. And Michael Cole just not fucking replied to him.
It was so awful, bro.
Jerry Lawler was just sitting here having a fucking goon fest, and fucking, and then once the men got tagged in, fucking, then he fucking he still kept going, because when Lita and Stacy were on the outside, he just kept talking about him, and fucking Michael Cole was trying to talk about fucking I think it was Matt wrestling fucking Bubba, I want to say it was, and fucking Michael Cole was trying to talk about that, and Jerry Lawler's just like he's just like, oh fucking Stacy's legs are driving me crazy, Michael, and if she wants, I can help her with her injury. Or as a matter of fact, if Lita wants some help too, I'm the king's always here. And we're just like, bro. Oh my god, bro. And then there was one point, Austin, remember fucking where fucking Jerry Lawler, like they were talking about some shit with fucking with Trish Stratus, and then Jerry Lawler was fucking talking about how Jazz, he was mad because Jazz fucking fucked up like this wet T-shirt thing that Trish Stratus was doing, and Jerry Lawler was like, he was so mad at Jazz, and he was just like, oh Michael, I could have got to see her puppies and shit. It's just like, bro, what the fuck?
He was so pissed.
Like that's all he cared about was just talking about how hot they were besides Jazz, and then he was just mad at Jazz the whole time, like, and then fucking the way the match ended was fucking so the Dudleys and the Hardys are all fighting on the outside, and then fucking Lita was fucking distracted because Stacy Keibler got in the ring and she fucking kicked Lita in the fucking face and then got out of the ring, and then Jazz pinned her 1-2-3, and Jazz and the Dudleys fucking win, and then fucking Jerry Lawler's just like, he's just like, oh Michael, it's a miracle, Stacy's leg is healed. And I'm just like, and then Michael Cole was just like, he's just like, no, that was cheating, and oh my god. And then fucking that was pretty much the opening match. It was this fucking Jerry Lawler just fucking being the ultimate fucking gooner, bro.
Fucking curse is what it was. And then
like, don't get me wrong, it was nice to fucking see Lita and Stacy, but it was just like I was telling Austin when we were watching that match. I was just like, oh my god, like fucking Jesus Christ, like I get it, Lita is hot as fuck, Stacy is hot as fuck, but I was just like, god damn, Jerry Lawler, I don't need you to tell me every fucking 2 seconds when they hit a move, oh fucking Stacy's legs, oh Lita's fucking tits, oh fucking like he just wouldn't shut up, bro. He's just like,
you know that was a Vince thing too. You know it had.
I wouldn't be surprised if Jerry Lawler's fucking hand was down his fucking pants during this match, bro. Or like even later when fucking Tori Wilson was on screen, he was doing it too. Like, oh my god, bro. But yeah, so Jazz and the Dudleys fucking win. And I don't really understand what this match was for or what purpose it served, but
fucking the purpose was for Jerry Lawler, the fucking goon.
Do you really think like would they actually have just made this match just so fucking Jerry Lawler could fucking ogle at Lita and Stacy?
Yes.
Well, like, because if they were going to do that, why wouldn't they just make it Lita versus Stacy then?
Because they got to make a point. Makes sense.
Fucking...
If they would have just done Lita and Stacy as the opener, do you really think people would have stayed?
Jerry Lawler would have.
Well, yeah, Jerry Lawler would have.
He was certainly making a point in his fucking trousers. So...
Jerry Lawler would stay if there was just a white woman in just no fucking clothes in the ring. He would stay.
Yeah.
You know, even if fucking a white woman was in fucking a whole ass like Kenny fucking outfit from South Park, he would still stay.
Yeah. Fucking...
As long as they're white. Like that's legitimately. He didn't like Jazz. What am I supposed to say? Like what?
I don't know, man. Fucking, I don't even know who all they had in that division at this time, because they had Lita, Trish, Stacy, Jazz. I want to say fucking
Sable was there.
Well, of course you know that.
Fucking, I only know that because of Brock Lesnar. That's how they met.
Fucking Tori Wilson. Fucking, I think that wasn't that around the time they brought in fucking, or it might have been 03, they brought in fucking Dawn Marie. Fucking, goddamn, fucking Victoria. Fucking, was fucking Ivory and Jacqueline still there at that point?
I want to say Ivory was. I think Jacqueline was on her way out because she would be in TNA. want to say she went to TNA around like 04.
Jesus Christ. This fucking division.
It was bad.
This was there during the time still of all the bra and panty matches and everything like that.
I want to say this was, or did China leave in 01?
I don't know actually, because I know at Mania, like this Mania, like Mania 18. I remember they did a triple threat for the women's title. I think it was Lita, fucking Jazz. It was either China or Trish, I think, was in it. I don't remember.
I don't either.
Maybe I should look it up. Women's title match, WrestleMania 18. Okay, it was Jazz versus Lita versus Trish Stratus.
Okay, she must have been gone then.
When did China leave WWE? She left in 2001, it says.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Ew, I didn't know she wrestled for New Japan.
I didn't know that either.
After leaving WWE, China wrestled periodically for New Japan Pro Wrestling and TNA. Her final appearance in the ring was with TNA in 2011.
Yeah.
She left WWE November 30th, 2001. Apparently she had her final WWE match when she faced Lita at Judgment Day 2001 for the Women's Championship. China retained, however, the title ended up being vacated after that. China was never seen on WWE television again.
Wow.
Fucking, like, what was the reason she left, though?
I think there was a multitude.
Hold on, let me see.
I think a big part of it was due to the whole
it says
Stephanie.
there's a contractual dispute. China wanted a salary Oh my god, she wanted a salary comparable to Stone Cold Steve Austin's.
Yeah.
WWE officials thought her request for $1 million per year was unrealistic. China was offered a contract with a minimum salary of $400,000 per year plus potential earnings from merchandising and pay-per-views. Personal issues. China was heartbroken after Triple H left her for Stephanie McMahon. China was dealing with family dysfunction, including an abusive alcoholic father. China was molested by a teacher in public school.
What the fuck?
And raped by 2 men. Okay, but that's not why she left WWE,
fuck, bro?
though.
Wait a minute. What the fuck?
I wasn't expecting that.
What the fuck, bro?
And after that, it just says China said she left to pursue an acting career. Well,
she acted alright.
Yeah, X-Pac knows about that.
Yeah.
One night in China. That's all I gotta say. But I guess that. So fucking. Then what? They should have just fucking. Like, if they knew I don't know if she just walked out or if they knew, but if they knew, they should have just put the title on fucking Lita then. But okay. Well, anyway, fucking, so, after that match, fucking, next we had fucking, we had this backstage segment where Undertaker was this is like the beginning of like his big evil gimmick, because like he was already the American Badass by this point, but this is when like he turned heel and became big evil. So he's apparently in this storyline with Ric Flair, and he's watching this tape of him fucking beating Arn Anderson's fucking ass. And Ric Flair walks in and he's just like, "What the hell are you doing?" And Undertaker's just like, "Oh, I'm studying this tape." And fucking, you see him beating up Arn Anderson. Undertaker's like, "Oh, this is my favorite part right here." And Ric Flair fucking gets mad, and fucking Ric Flair's just like, "Oh, fucking." He was like, "Fucking Arn is like my best friend, and fucking I'm gonna get you for what you did to him." And then Undertaker's just like, "So, are you gonna answer me about WrestleMania?" And Ric Flair's just like, "Oh, is that all you're concerned about is WrestleMania?" He's like, "Well, you'll get your answer tonight." And then he just like takes the VHS tape out of the VCR, and he just fucking throws it. And
I should
then
mention when he throws the goddamn tape,
mhm.
fucking he accidentally hits the VCR, so it falls off the fucking TV onto the ground as
Yeah,
well. So there's that.
yeah. Fucking, and then Undertaker's just kind of, he's just sitting there and he's just like, "Come on, man, I was watching that." And then I know this is early on, but then we get the infamous segment that we watched
Yep,
this
yep.
for, because Stone Cold Steve Austin comes out and he's limping to the ring because the NWO had attacked him, and he has a steel chair, and he gets in the ring and he starts cutting a promo about the NWO, because they had two storylines going on. They had the storyline with Hall and Nash versus Stone Cold, and then Hogan was in the feud with The Rock at the same time. And he starts cutting a promo about the NWO, and then the NWO comes out, and fucking Nash, Hogan, and Hall. And then fucking like fucking Hulk Hogan is just talking about how they keep calling Stone Cold a gimp, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know why. What was with the gimp thing?
I don't
I
know. And Hogan was just talking about how Stone Cold like got attacked and how they beat him up and how he can't walk and all this shit. And then Hogan pretty much is just like, "Well, anyway, this isn't my problem. Fucking I'm leaving because I'm gonna go do this fucking what did he call it? He made like
uh it was like a fucking film is what he called it, like his own personal film.
yeah, he was like, "Oh, I gotta go make this whole fucking film about my fucking career." So, and he just fucking leaves Hall and Nash, and fucking, and then Scott Hall starts cutting a promo, and you could tell he is,
Lit,
yeah,
bro.
he is hopped up on the fucking drugs. And he just starts cutting this promo about, he's just like, "Oh, hey, yo, Chico, SA, you can't, you can't walk, you're a fucking gimp, and fucking the NWO is gonna
Then
beat the shit out of you."
he was talking about how oh you're up and then you're going down, and he said it like that so slowly.
Yeah.
I was just like, what the fuck, bro? How did he not get fired sooner?
I don't know, man. The fucking, so, like Scott Hall's cutting this promo, and then Kevin Nash is just like, "Oh, well, fucking, how about let's not wait until Mania? We're gonna come down there. We're gonna kick your ass right now." And then Stone Cold grabs the mic, and he's just like, "No, you don't have to come down here because Stone Cold Steve Austin is gonna come up there." And fucking then he was talking about how like the NWO is probably gonna lay him out, but fucking Stone Cold was like, "Oh, you might lay me out, but fucking I'm not gonna fucking stay down," or whatever he said. And
yeah.
and then Stone Cold starts like he throws down the chair, he starts hobbling up the ramp, and he gets like almost to the top, and Nash and Hall are just like taunting him. They're just like, "Oh, come on, you cripple! Come on, you gimp!" and shit, and fucking. And then Stone Cold starts turning around, and they're just like, "Oh, fucking, we knew you were a pussy, and yeah, that's right. You're not gonna go 2-on-1." And then fucking Stone Cold pulls out the fucking Glock out of his pocket, and Kevin Nash fucking screams, and he's like, "He's got a
Got a
gun!"
gun.
fucking, and it's like he shoots it, but it's like this gun that had a net
A
in it.
net, yeah.
So Kevin Nash gets like caught in the net, and he falls on the ground. And then fucking Jerry Lawler and Michael Cole are just like, they're just like, "Oh my god, Stone Cold has a gun, he just shot Kevin Nash." and shit. And
we just can't get over. He's got a gun. He's got a gun. We can't get over that shit.
I'm gonna put the clip of Kevin Nash saying that in the intro of this. And then
man.
what happened after that? I was just laughing at that.
Brother, fucking, they just started attacking each other, and then fucking Scott Hall and Kevin Nash ran away. And then we cut to fucking just William Regal. That's we got William Regal versus the Big Show after that.
Yeah, it was just so random because they're just like, "Oh, we're gonna show you what happened on Raw where William Regal fucking attacked the Big Show," and then all of a sudden William Regal comes out, and we're getting William Regal versus the Big Show because why not? And
fucking, I'm just thinking to myself in this match, I'm like, I remember a specific spot, a cursed ass spot, bro. And I'm like, is it this match? Is it this? You could ask Devon. I keep going. Is it this match? Is it this match? And then when I see they're having this match, just a regular match. When I see William Regal with the brass knucks, I'm like, no, it is this match. There's no way it's perfect. Like I didn't even realize. Oh, and fucking so the spot that I'm referring to is William Regal hits Big Show with the brass knucks. The Big Show falls back into the ropes, ricochets, and fucking lands on William Regal for the 1-2-3. It is the
yeah,
stupidest spot I've ever fucking seen in my entire life. Bro.
yeah, and then William Regal's just laying there because he's trapped into the Big Show. And he's trying to get out, and then fucking Jerry Lawler's just like, he's just like, "Help! Somebody get him some help! Big Show's gonna suffocate him!" and shit.
It was so cursed. And the sad part is that isn't the last cursed thing on this show that I knew about. Like it didn't stop.
Yeah.
What was after
Yeah,
that?
it just kept being so fucking cursed. So, uh, fucking then after William Regal and the Big Show, I'm gonna let you explain this because we get this backstage segment where Booker T is doing a commercial for Japanese shampoo.
Okay,
If you want to explain what the fuck this was.
Basically, Vince had the bright idea because this WrestleMania, bro. This WrestleMania, I swear to you, WrestleMania 18 legit only has Hogan and The Rock. And maybe Ric Flair and Undertaker, but like besides that, fucking this Mania fucking sucks, dude. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And you might ask, why does it suck, Austin? Why does it suck? Because we had a whole ass storyline that led to a Mania match at Mania 18 about winning a Japanese shampoo commercial. I shit you not. So, excuse me. Fucking Booker T does the most racist Japanese accent and
Yep.
is talking about kung fu and shampoo and saying konnichiwa.
Oh yeah, so
So
if you want to know what he said, Booker T had like the shampoo in his hand, and the way he introduced it, he legit says, "Listen up, Japanese people," and then he said, he said, "Y'all know kung fu, but do y'all know about shampoo?" It's so bad, dude. It's so blatantly racist. And then fucking Jerry Lawler tries to fucking defend it later in the show too.
and we know why he does. We know why he does.
Y'all got kung fu, but y'all know about shampoo.
And the worst part about it is we pan in the segment and then we just see Tajiri and Tori Wilson. And
Yep.
Tajiri is the one directing the fucking commercial. Because of course he is. Of course he is, bro.
Yeah.
He's like their only fucking Asian wrestler on the roster at this point in time. So of course Tajiri's got to direct the fucking Japanese shampoo commercial. Uh,
Oh
dude.
my god.
And then fucking somehow Tori Wilson is Tajiri's translator, even though Tajiri can speak perfect fucking English, by the way. I should let you know that he can speak perfect fucking English. He's calling Booker T a jackass later in the show, but he needs a translator, and Tori Wilson is the translator.
Mhm.
It's like, what the fuck? Oh,
Yeah.
it's so bad.
And then fucking Tajiri fucking is talking on the phone to somebody, and then fucking he makes like comments about Booker T's hair, and fucking Booker T's just like, "Oh, tell me he didn't just say that," and then fucking, and then he fucking takes the phone that Tajiri's talking on, and the person on the phone is clearly fucking speaking Japanese. Like you can hear them speaking Japanese, and Booker T grabs the phone and he's just like, "Hey man, what's up? It's Booker T."
Like, I just,
And he's just like, "Oh, I know y'all want me for this Japanese shampoo commercial, but I just got to go have my match real quick. So after my match, we could go fucking film this commercial. Konnichiwa." It's so bad. And then he gives the phone back to Tajiri, and Tajiri just is like, he was like, "Who was that? Oh, some jackass." But it's so bad, dude.
that's how bad this Mania was. Like, honestly, how do you go from WrestleMania 17 to this
I don't
Japanese
know.
shampoo commercial? Dude.
It gets worse than that because it's not the last time we see the fucking Japanese shampoo either.
I
And
know.
after this, we fucking we fucking get, for some reason we get a hardcore title match and we get Maven versus Goldust, and this was like the most clusterfuck segment because fucking the match between Goldust and Maven was just like, it was just whatever, but fucking also Chris Nowinski was in the front row as well, but they kept
Yeah.
talking about how Maven was the tough enough champion, and this was after he eliminated Undertaker from the Rumble, so they kept talking about that. And
Well, the thing is he eliminated Undertaker from the Rumble in 2001.
yeah,
So I think he was still in Tough Enough when he did that.
yeah.
So, because they were talking about, oh, he's only been on the roster for 2 months, and I'm just like, okay. And he's already a hardcore champion? What the fuck? He's already beaten The Undertaker, by the way. He beat The
Yep.
Undertaker for the hardcore championship.
Yep.
He's only been there for 2 months.
Yep. And now he's facing Goldust, who by this point was already considered a veteran. That shows you how fucking old he is because he's still wrestling. By the way, but so this match was just like it was kind of just whatever, and then Goldust just starts getting a bunch of trash cans out and shit, and then the way Maven won was he fucking sprayed a fire extinguisher in Goldust's face and then rolled him up for the pin, and that's how Maven won. And then fucking so Maven wins, and then fucking Goldust attacks him, and then fucking or no, he didn't fucking attack. I don't think he
No,
attacked
he
him.
did. No, he
Oh yeah,
did.
he fucking
He kicked him right in the
yeah
fucking face.
yeah. So then Maven's laid out, and we're just like, okay, what this match was whatever, and then we just hear fucking dong, keep rolling, and the fucking Undertaker comes out, and we're just like, what the fuck? He comes down on the bike, and he gets in the ring, and he starts beating the fucking shit out of Maven, and
See,
then oh
this whole
god,
time, I'm just telling Devin, I'm like, I feel bad for the Undertaker at this point because not only has he lost to Maven, he sat there and like Maven is now facing Goldust. He's not facing any top contenders, and then I'm just like, okay, then, like I'm just after the match. It's like, okay, and then I'm like, oh, now I really feel bad for Taker because now he's doing a run-in on Maven. Like we're getting a run-in on Maven, and then right after that he's beating Maven's ass, we fucking see Al Snow, and Al Snow's kicking the Undertaker's ass, and I'm like, okay, now I really feel bad for Taker. What the fuck is going on? Like,
yeah, because Alice Snow comes out and he just starts beating up Undertaker, and he's just like, oh, fucking Maven is my friend, and nobody fucking attacks my friends. And Alice Snow was like wearing a Tough Enough shirt and everything, and fucking, and then fucking, then the most random shit happens. So Undertaker and Al Snow are punching each other, and then all of a sudden we just hear ding 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 and a fucking referee gets in the ring and we're like, wait, is this a match? And then Undertaker just starts whooping Al Snow's ass, and then all of a sudden here comes Ric Flair in his fucking purple ass fucking Barney shirt, and Ric Flair goes up to the Undertaker's bike and grabs the lead pipe, and then he just beats the fuck out of the Undertaker with the lead pipe. And then Ric Flair grabs the microphone and he's just like, oh, Undertaker, you want my answer about WrestleMania? Well, here it is. My answer is still no. And then he's just like, but if you ever fucking lay a finger on any of my friends ever again, I'm gonna fucking, oh my god, like Ric Flair.
I'm gonna show you how I'm the dirtiest player in the game,
Yeah,
is what he said.
and they fucking threw the mic down, and like Ric Flair was so passionate, I thought he was about to have a heart attack, and fucking, and then he just left, and Undertaker was just laying there, and I was like, so we went from Maven and Goldust to Taker and Maven to Taker and Al Snow to Taker and Ric Flair in one segment. What the fuck?
It was fucking a clusterfuck, and I feel bad for the Undertaker at this point because he was in the middle of this clusterfuck, bro. Uh, I don't even remember what happened after that. It was such a clusterfuck, bro.
Well, I
Um,
think at this point we got the backstage segment of Chris Jericho and Stephanie
oh
talking,
yeah, you can talk
and
about that. Fuck you. I'm
and
not talking about
so
that.
Stephanie was talking about how Jericho had got her some hand lotion, or something, and Stephanie was just like, "Oh, this is the wrong one. If I use this kind, I'm gonna break out in fucking hives. I can't use this." And then Jericho is just kind of like whatever about it, and he doesn't really care. And then Stephanie's just like, "Oh well, fucking, you want to know how to beat Triple H at WrestleMania, right? And you want to know everything there is to know about Triple H. That way you can beat him. And you want me to help you, right?" And Jericho's just like, "Yeah." And Stephanie's like, "Okay, well, if you want my help, then what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to the store and you're gonna get me the right hand lotion." And Chris Jericho is just like, he's just like, "Oh, but I got a main event match tonight." And Stephanie is just like, "Well, if you don't want my help," and Jericho's just like, "You know what? You're absolutely right. I'll go get you the right hand lotion, Stephanie." And then like the rest of the show, they kept calling Jericho her little puppy dog, and fucking, I know that's what Austin calls him,
Fuck
but
off. I knew you were gonna say that shit.
but so uh yeah, we had that fucking weird ass backstage segment. Um and then after that we got a tag team match player because it was time for a tag team title match between the champions Billy and Chuck and the APA. Why? Because they show that the
Well,
this was fucked because they showed that the APA was at a bar because I guess they had been tricked to go there by Billy and Chuck.
and it was a gay bar.
It was a gay bar, but it was a dude that was wearing a wig and a dress walked up to them, and I think the whole idea of it was supposed to be like a trans person. And they
Yeah.
walk up to the APA, and they're just like, "Oh, you're looking for a good time?" And it looked like fucking JBL got actually fucking mad because he was like, "Who you talking to, me?" And like, he actually got so fucking mad. And I was like, "Bro, the APA is about to beat the fuck out of this trans person right now." And then fucking the dude's just like, he's just like, "Yeah, I'm talking to you, handsome." And I swear to God, Bradshaw was turning red. I swear to God.
He was.
Like, that trans person was about to eat the nastiest clothesline from hell. And then fucking Billy and Chuck fucking attack him at the bar, and then I guess that fucking set up this tag team match. But it's just like,
By the
really,
way,
that's the reason
this
why?
this match is so unfortunate because Billy and Chuck, their gimmick is that they're gay, but they're
Mm-hmm.
not actually gay, right? You know what's so unfortunate? Have
Mm-hmm.
you ever seen the most unfortunate APA t-shirt?
The what you cut out?
The most unfortunate APA t-shirt ever. Have you ever seen that?
No, I don't think so.
So they had a t-shirt in the Attitude Era that, well, I shit you not, it said the APA on the front, and on the back it said always pounding ass.
Oh
I'm
my
not joking.
god. Oh my god.
I'm not joking. You can look it up. It's bad, bro. Oh, so this is an unfortunate match. They beat the fuck out of Billy and Chuck. Bars.
Yeah.
Um, and then Billy Gunn just hit a famouser, and that was it.
Yep. Fucking
You
famouser,
could
1, 2, 3, that was it.
see, the thing is, you could say I didn't say much about the match, but I cared as much about it as the fucking commentators because they were just talking about, oh, he's got a gun. It's all they were talking about.
Yeah, and they were doing the same fucking shit in the Maven and Goldust match because they're just like, "Oh, can you believe Stone Cold fucking pulled out a gun on Kevin Nash and shit?" And I was like, "Bro, Jesus fucking Christ!" But then I think next after this tag match was Oh God.
It was the instant classic of Booker T and Scotty 2 Hottie, Devon.
Oh yeah. So Booker T comes out. He's wearing like this blue attire, and then Scotty 2 Hottie comes out, and then we just get this match that's just like why and
The thing
fucking.
is, it was so competitive for a Scotty 2 Hottie match.
I
I've never
know.
seen Scotty 2 Hottie ever be this competitive in a match before.
Yeah. Uh, I don't know. Fucking. This is like this is like post fucking Too Cool Scotty Too Hottie. So
Yeah,
he
this
didn't
is when he was
have.
with the hip hop hippo,
Yeah.
Devon.
Yeah. Fucking. Cause fucking Grandmaster Sexay got fucking fired and fucking Rikishi fucking I don't know what he was doing at
Damn
this
it.
time.
God damn it.
What?
Every time we talk about Grandmaster Sexay getting fired, I just think of him fucking dancing with the children in WWA.
I was fucking thinking of the WWA where he's fucking facing Jeff Jarrett and he fucking hits him and then his fucking pants fall down.
Oh, I don't like to think about that, bro. Oh, that's such a that was such a bad promotion, dude. That was such a bad promotion. Uh, no, Booker T wins with a scissors kick and then a fucking axe kick. That's what Trick Williams likes to do nowadays, the pandering. I like to call the pandering kick. Um, fucking. So then it just gets worse. It just gets
Mm-hmm.
worse because Booker T's celebrating. And on the fucking Titantron, the fucking TV executive is talking to somebody and he's like, "Oh, we are so happy to I'm not even trying to be like I'm not trying to be racist. This is how he said it. This is how he said it, okay? We are so happy to have you on our Japanese shampoo commercial." And-
It's so fucking oh my god.
I know, but that's how he said it, dude. Like,
That's how Austin said it. I'll stop.
nah, bro. And then fucking
Austin said he said Dr. Hung Lo, get the fat ass out of
uh
here.
no. And then fucking we pan and we just see Edge with his creepy ass smile and he's like konnichiwa. Like it's fucking awful,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, fucking they're just like oh yeah, we want you to be like the in the commercial for this fucking shampoo, and fucking the dude's just like, oh Edge, you have the hair of a lion, and Edge is just like cool. And it's just like what the fuck?
By the way, Booker T did his whole entrance with this Japanese shampoo, by the way. I should
Yeah.
mention that. Like I Oh, it was so bad, bro. It was so bad. Uh what
I'm
was
trying to fucking cut out this image of Edge with the fucking shampoo, and it's like such awful fucking quality.
uh what the fuck was after that, dude? I don't even know.
Hold on a second. I will tell you once I fucking get this shit cut out. Oh my god. It's so bad. Oh my god, the quality on that. Oh no. I don't even know where to put them at, bro. Where do I fucking put them? I don't have any more room. I guess I'll put
Oh,
them by Booker T. I don't know. Fuck it. Put them right there. Alright. Anyway, so after the whole Edge shampoo shit, we get we get another backstage segment. This was also cursed. We got a backstage segment between Christian and Diamond Dallas Page, because why not? And Christian is just fucking standing there, and then fucking DDP's just like, he's just like, oh, don't worry, it's me, it's DDP, and Christian's just, oh my god.
The worst part about it is this is DDP when he's having his creeper smile. So he just keeps doing his creeper smile, and it's just like, stop. Like,
Yeah.
that was his whole gimmick was he's positive and he has a creepy ass fucking smile. that was what Vince saw in DDP. He didn't see wrestling talent. He saw a creepy fucking smile and positivity.
Yeah. Maybe that's where fucking he got the idea for the New Day, the power of positivity.
God.
Fucking, but so for some reason DDP is just like, oh well, Christian, I got a couple of kids that want to meet you, and then these two random ass kids walk in, and fucking Christian does this weird fucking face where he just like sticks his fucking teeth out. And the kids are just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And like he says something and DDP's just like, oh, it's okay to have a sense of humor, but you can't be like that around kids. And then fucking the kids like call Christian a loser, and they fucking and Christian just gets mad, and then the kids are just like Christian says something about their dad, and they're just like, oh, we don't have a dad, and then they kick Christian in the shin, and Christian's just like, oh, well, I'm not surprised you don't have a dad if that's how you act. He said, if I was your father, I wouldn't want to be around either.
Oh, so fucked,
And then Christian
bro.
walks away, and then fucking DDP is just like, oh, fucking, that was a failure, but fucking, I'll get him fucking eventually. And he just smiles. I was like, what the fuck were they thinking with this?
You know, the thing is, I think that led to a match of DDP and Christian at Mania.
I think so, yeah.
And that again, this Mania was not good. Like, oh, that I think was DDP's only Mania appearance, by the way. So,
Jesus Christ.
oh man.
So I think
Is that
we got another backstage segment with fucking Stephanie because she
yeah.
was like walking down the hallway and fucking she sees Triple H's locker room. So she goes in and Kane and Triple H are talking. And then Kane just like awkwardly looks at Stephanie and then he just walks away. And fucking, by the way, I just finished the thumbnail. I just sent it to you.
Alright.
But fucking, so Stephanie is just talking about, because they show the previous week where like Stephanie was saying that Triple H had a small dick, and then Triple H was saying that it's not his dick that was small, but her fucking pussy was too big, basically saying that she was a fucking whore. And Stephanie this week was like, "Oh, I'm fucking in contact with my lawyer, and I'm gonna sue you for fucking slanderous fucking things that you said about me." And then Triple H is just like, "Oh, well, I'm pretty sure the way the law works is like I don't think they can prosecute a guy for telling the truth." And and then Stephanie starts talking about how she wants to take everything from Triple H, and Triple H is just like, "Oh, you're getting 50% of everything. Like, isn't that enough?" And Stephanie's just like, "No, that's not enough. And I want to fucking take 50% of everything you get for the rest of your life until the day you die. And fucking then Triple H is just like, oh, it's not my fault. You spent your 50% on buying that crappy ECW just to try to take your father out of business, and then it failed. And he was like, that was your fault, and it's not my problem. And then Stephanie is just like, oh, well, fucking, I'm gonna get what I want because I'm Stephanie McMahon, and I always get what I want.
Fucking slut.
Yeah, they just fucking start chanting fucking slut at Stephanie, and fucking she walks away, and Triple H is just doing his angry face. And then fucking before we get to the main event, Austin, there's one more thing we have to talk about, because they show Hulk Hogan's fucking magnum opus of a film, and so this film that he made was basically highlighting his entire career up until this point, and they show like Hogan and fucking Iron Sheik, and then they're like, oh, Hulkamania is here, and then they just show all these highlights of the golden era fucking Hogan, and then fucking how he was like the biggest thing in the world, and then Hogan was like, oh, and then you people drove me out of the World Wrestling Federation. And then it showed like Hogan going to WCW and winning the title there, and then it showed him fucking turning on WCW and starting the New World Order, and then pretty much after that they just pretty much just cut to the NWO debuting in WWE, and then showed them like fucking attacking The Rock and shit. And they they don't include Hulk Hogan being an ex-WF, so
No, and they also don't include a lot of fucking Hulk Hogan in WCW. They
yeah.
include like 5 fucking clips of him in WCW, and they keep replaying the same 5 clips
Yeah,
where it
they
just shows him.
they didn't show the Bash at the Beach incident.
No,
Because
no.
they didn't say it. Like, they said why he left WWF, because he was just like, oh, you fans, you drove me out of the World Wrestling Federation. And then they're like, oh, Hogan has showed up to WCW Nitro, but then they don't show why Hogan left WCW to come back. So fucking yeah, if you want to know about the Bash at the Beach incident, go watch our Bash at the Beach 2000 review. So go check that out. But
Cheap
fucking,
blood.
it's extremely fucking cursed. It is one of the most fucking fucked wrestling segments. But yeah, so basically it just shows that, and then fucking shows that like Hogan is just like, oh, I fucking created the mainstream superstar, and I'm the reason that so many of these guys are here, and this is about my legacy, and fucking this is my time now, and the NWO's time, and all this shit, and we're taking over pretty much. And that was pretty much that. So, and then we finally get this main event of, it's this tag match of Triple H and Kane versus Chris Jericho and Kurt Angle with Stephanie McMahon. And so Kane comes out first, and then fucking they fucking sat there and fucking cut Triple H's entrance down by like 20 or 30 seconds.
Oh yeah.
And then
But of course they have to give Jericho his whole goddamn intro. Go fuck themselves, bro. Like, honestly.
fucking But so fucking Triple H comes out, and then Kurt Angle comes out. Kurt Angle just like, this is the first time we seen him the whole night, and he just kind of looked like, oh, I'm just like gonna get this match over with and shit. And then fucking Jericho got his full entrance, and then Stephanie came out with him, and Austin was fucking vigorously masturbating.
Fuck off.
And then Jericho gets on the apron and starts like doing his fucking, like he's gonna hold both the titles up, and then Triple H attacks him, and fucking Kane starts brawling with Kurt Angle. Triple H is brawling with Jericho, and fucking Kane was fucking uppercutting the fuck out of Kurt Angle, by the way. And then they started double teaming Kurt Angle, and Kane's fucking being dominant, and Stephanie is on the outside, fucking the whole match. She's fucking yelling at Angle and Jericho. And it's like this whole situation where Jericho and Stephanie hate each other, but Jericho's only teaming with her just so she can tell him how to beat Triple H at Mania. And then Kurt Angle is involved because of the whole fucking love triangle thing of him, Triple H, and Stephanie. And then he's friends with Stephanie, but Jericho doesn't like Kurt Angle, but they have to work together even though they don't like each other. And then obviously Triple H doesn't like Stephanie or Jericho. And then Kane is just kind of there. And I think the only reason Kane was there because Kane fucking got attacked on Raw by Kurt Angle, I think. And fucking, so basically this whole main event was, at first Kane was being dominant, and then they started to work on Kane. They started double teaming Kane, and they started working on his leg, and they took out Kane's leg. So a lot of this match was Kane like trying to get the hot tag on Triple H, but Jericho and Angle would keep preventing Kane from tagging in Triple H until finally Kane tags in Triple H, and then fucking Triple H does the spine buster on Kurt Angle, and then fucking Jericho breaks up the pin, and fucking then fucking at one point Stephanie gets involved and she almost gets pedigreed, and Jericho hits Triple H in the face with the title, but Triple H still kicks out, and fucking then a chair comes into play, and fucking Stephanie hits Kane with the chair, but Kane no-sells it, and then Stephanie gets out of the ring, and fucking there's just chaos everywhere, and fucking how did it end?
It ended with fucking Kane smacking the fuck out of Kurt Angle with a goddamn steel chair. Like, it looked brutal, bro.
Yeah.
And then fucking Triple H hit a pedigree and pinned Kurt Angle for the 3.
Yeah. And then that was fucking pretty much it.
Smackdown.
And they just fucking went off the air, and they were just like, oh, what's gonna happen at WrestleMania and all this shit. And that was pretty much that.
Yeah.
Fucking.
It was a cursed ass show. Like the main events of these older shows always feel like a come down. I was telling Devon this, like, it's so cursed throughout the entire show, and then the main event is always just the just slow kind of end to it all.
Yeah.
But no, this show was fucking cursed. Like, you know what would have made it like 100 times worse?
What?
If Kurt Angle had the gun.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah, but that was the fucking He's Got a Gun fucking episode of SmackDown from 2002. That specific segment was cursed, but fucking the rest of the show, like, I wasn't expecting the whole Japanese shampoo thing. That fucking caught me so off guard.
I forgot that was WrestleMania 18.
Yeah.
Dude, I forgot.
Yeah.
That's such a
Fucking.
bad storyline.
Yeah, Vince had a lot of bad storylines. Especially in the early 2000s, there was so much fuck shit.
What baffles me is why they thought that was a good idea for a storyline for Mania. That's what baffles me. Like, that's why I say, like, that Mania is not good to look back on ever at all.
Yeah, like, because the only good matches that Mania had was fucking Hogan and Rock, and then Triple H and Jericho wasn't bad. And then fucking.
I think anything with Jericho's bad, so.
And then fucking. Oh god, what else did they even have on that show?
They had fucking Rick and Taker. I know
yeah,
they
Rick
did
and
DDP and
Taker.
Christian.
Yeah, DDP, Christian, fucking Edge, and Booker T. Oh yeah, they did Maven and Goldust on that show as well.
I don't even know. What was the tag team championship matches? I don't even know.
If I remember correctly, it was like some stupid ass four corners match. So it was fucking the Hardys, the Dudleys, Billy and Chuck, and the APA, I think. It was really stupid.
Oh, God.
And then the only other match I remember was fucking Stone Cold and Scott Hall.
Yeah.
Scott Hall's only WrestleMania match, by the way. Yeah, fucking, and the women's title triple threat as well.
Yeah, I think that this wasn't this fucking fucking Stone Cold's last Mania before he fucking walked out.
No, because he wrestled The Rock at Mania 19.
Oh yeah,
that was his final match.
That's right.
Until the next year when he was the special guest ref for Goldberg and Brock.
Yeah.
At WrestleMania 20. Austin's favorite match.
God, no. That was their attempt of trying to get that fucking match over, because that match.
Yeah, it still didn't work.
They were both getting booed because they were both fucking leaving.
The only time that they cheered is when Stone Cold stunned both of them.
Yeah. If they both wouldn't have left right after that, they probably would have been fine. But everybody knew they were both leaving.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was fucking this cursed ass SmackDown. I'm tired. I want to go to bed.
So. I'm tired as well. It's 3:17 a.m. for me.
I've been up since fucking like 8 in the morning. So I've been up for almost 24 hours. 6 hours and be 24, so up for about 18.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was the February 28th, 2002 episode of SmackDown. Fucking cursed. We do have plans to review more classic SmackDowns in the future, so stay tuned for more of those. And
along with more TNA and more fucking WCW and Raw. Raw will come back, when fucking Netflix gets their shit together.
Yeah. But thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time.
Peace.
He's got a gun!